We've done a little drywalling ourselves to meet the fire codes for our new gas fireplace. We've built a platform here to raise it up to accommodate for our stone veneer. And we've also pre-built a wall that's going to be enclosing the space above the fireplace once all of our venting is in. Now, we're not going to be firing it up today, but just to give you a notion of where we are heading, take a look at a couple of other fireplaces that we did. What you want are big viewing areas, realistic flames, and enough decorative options to make each one unique. We'll talk about that in a minute, but the guys that set those fireplaces, Nick Neeson and Joe Wyant, are here to set this one as well. That looks heavy, guys.
Well, it's not too bad.
So once you get in the space, how are you going to end up securing it?
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to run some drywall screws through the tabs that the manufacturer's provided for our framing, and we'll just start with our venting from there.
Great. The unit is a direct vent, so we could run the venting straight out through the basement wall, but instead we're going to be running it up through the chimney that we have upstairs. So how's this going to work for you, Nick?
This is going to work well. What we're going to do is we're going to take our vent pipe up through the wall here, up through the floor, and connect to the connector pipe that the masons already put in for us at the first floor.
And what kind of vent pipe are you using here?
This is a direct vent pipe. It has a 4-inch inner for the exhaust to go out and a 6 5/8 outer that draws the combustion air into the fireplace.
Okay, great. A lot of these features we've been talking about won't actually come into play until everything's hooked up at the end, but there are lots of different faces that you can get depending on what kind of style that you want to go with. We are going with one called Artisan. There are also a few different andirons, and there are a few different firebacks to choose from. Of course, what really gets people excited is the idea of saving energy. And Joe, this has a couple features like the pilot light.
That is correct. This unit can either operate as a standing pilot system or as electronic ignition. And when it operates as electronic ignition, it's not burning that pilot all the time. So it can save quite a bit of energy, especially in the summertime when you're not using the unit all the time.
Right.
Additionally, the unit has what's called a split flow burner, which allows you to burn either the front and back burner or just turn on the front burner only.
What about the modulating burner?
Well, the modulating burner allows you to adjust the amount of flame that the unit is operating at. And if you use what's called the Smart Stat control, it will not only turn the unit on and off, but also as it's moving toward the desired temperature, it will adjust the amount of flame that the unit is operating at.
Okay, excellent. Well, that'll keep things nice and cozy down here.
Yes.
I like that. Thanks. Well, Nick, this didn't seem to take long.
No, everything went very good.
Very good. Should we see if the wall fits?
Yes.
Okay. So now, what about the gas and electric hookups?
We've left enough room for the gas and the electric to be hooked up afterwards, so we can just go ahead and set the wall.